Any calls for me?
Pastor Brennan called. Do we have special dental coverage for farm accidents?
Well, of course. What'd you tell him?
Promised you'd call him back as soon as you were able.
Okay, I'll call him this afternoon. Can we go over a few things in my office?
Deborah and her husband sent over another accident report, so I put that in their file for you to look over today.
They got in another accident?
It was the same accident. You asked them to send over a second report.
Laura, how long has Todd MacKinnon been sitting in my lobby with a firearm?
I think he got in around 1. I asked about the gun. He said he was here to shoot you dead in the office. Something about you being a no-good, rotten bastard, I think.
Open that door up, please. Is that right, Todd?
What'd you hear?
Laura here tells me you're here to kill me.
Shoot you.
Shoot me. Here in my office.
I suppose you heard right.
I don't suppose you're going to tell me why. Let's at least talk about this for a moment. Come on back here. You wouldn't mind leaving the gun out in the lobby, would you?
I think I'll hang on to it for now.
Have it your way. Have a seat. How's your boy doing? You must be looking forward to T-ball.
He doesn't like T-ball much.
Of course. So, I suppose your mind is pretty made up about shooting me. Is that right?
That's right.
There's no use in me trying to convince you otherwise?
What is it that you do for me exactly?
Well, we cover your car, your house.
Medical?
We cover your family medical as well. Look, I don't know why you're...
I've had to take my mother back and forth to the hospital for the last 2 weeks. Doing all kinds of tests on her stomach, sticking her with needles and everything. Back and forth to the city. Every time she gets weaker and weaker. If the stomach cancer doesn't kill her, the trips to the hospital will. It's killing her.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
You know what I got in the mail yesterday? Stacks of hospital bills. More than I paid for my house. That's how I found out that my family coverage doesn't cover my own mother.
Does she live at 582?
She lives in the same home she's always lived in, remember? I live in the house out front.
We have your family under what we call a one-roof policy.
And?
Well, you see, we cover every member of your family as long as they're all at the same address.
She lives on the same property.
But she's not listed as family.
You telling me that my own mother is not considered family?
Well, of course she is. Just not on your medical policy. Now, hold on there, Todd.
I would do anything from my mother. Anything! She raised me on her own and gave me everything she had. How could you do this to us?
I'm sorry, Todd, but that's the way things are. I can't change it now.
How many lives are you ruining in this town?
I don't know what you mean.
How many of our neighbors are just waiting to find out that they've been taken advantage of?
Huh? Everybody's got policies through you, Roger. Your whole family's got policies through you.
You know what would happen if I changed the way the Omaha office drafts their paperwork? I would be out of a livelihood. I got a family to look after, same as you.
Omaha?
Corporate. My bosses.
You know, I always felt sorry for you. Sitting in this office your whole life. But I figured he wants to help us. Deep down. You know? It never occurred to me that you were just cheating people. Taking our money and giving it to some big company in Nebraska.
Look, Todd. I know these corporate types better than anyone else. They don't care about your mother. They don't care about you. Hell, they never even cared about me. It's a business, like anything else. I used to try and be the human side of things. Try and take care of people before hometown had a chance to take every dollar they ever had. It used to be easier. I'm sorry.
My mother is gonna die. And I'm gonna spend the rest of my life paying those bills. You know that?
I know that.